Hello everyone! England is the paradise of individuality, eccentricity, hobbies and humor, said George Santayana. Today we begin a series of lessons about people and places. I am Tatiana Olaru, and at this very lesson we will discuss about the UK. Here's what else we will do at this lesson. We will read tongue twisters with the sound F of the letters F and PH. We will learn conversational formulas when asking and suggesting places to visit. We will discuss what you know about the UK. We will learn new words related to the UK and read a text for comprehension. And we will answer questions on the text. So let's begin with the first tongue twister I have prepared for you. And these tongue twisters feature the sound F. Okay, so here are the words. There are three words that you will meet in this tongue twister: fresh, fried, and fish. So let's read this tongue twister. Fresh fried fish, fish fresh fried fish fried fresh. Okay, I suggest you to try. Here is the second tongue twister I have prepared for you that contains the following words. One is that contains the sound F, and the second that is unknown. So the word that contains the sound F is fazan, and the unknown word in this tongue twister is plucker. So this is a person who pulls out the feathers of, for example, of pheasants, of chickens, and other birds. So let's read the tongue twister. I am not a pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants until the pheasant pluckers come. I will try it a little bit faster. I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only plucking pheasants until the pheasant pluckers come. Okay, and the third one. Okay, the words are biography, different, geography. Okay, now let's read it. The art of biography is different from geography. Geography is about maps, biography is about chaps. So chap is flăcău, băiat. Okay, so one of the dreams that people have is traveling around the world, looking to know more places, meet new people, and enjoy some adventures. People love traveling, and there are many reasons for doing so, such as learning, building and strengthening relationships, having an adventure, relaxing and celebrating. So I have prepared a list of 4 conversational formulas to use when asking or suggesting places to visit and how to respond to it. So the first one is the most common. Have you ever? Vreodată ai? So, have you ever visited at least one European country? Yes, I have visited around 10 European countries. The next one, have you visited? Have you visited many touristic places in your country? No, I haven't visited so many, only 2. What sites? By the way, do you know the word sites? Vedere, priveliște. So, what sites are you planning to see? I am planning to see as many as possible. And the last one, the fourth, I strongly recommend that you. I strongly recommend that you visit this country in May. And we answer, thank you for the tip. What is the word tip? So, tip means advice or information. So, thank you for the advice or thank you for this information. Let's see the dialogue where I have included some of these formulas. Okay, so have you ever been to the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom? No, I have never been there. Have you? Yes, in fact, I've just come back from there. I strongly recommend that you visit this country, especially in spring. Thank you for the tip. Okay, I advise you to practice such formulas in dialogues of your own. By the way, what do you know about the UK? So, the UK has 4 countries in one country: England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, and many islands around the world. It is surrounded by water. The national flag of the UK is called the Union Jack. So all this information is from the previous year. Do you remember? Okay, what do you know about London? London is the capital of England. London is situated on the river Thames. It is a multicultural city, and the Queen lives in London in Buckingham Palace. England is the paradise of individuality, eccentricity, hobbies and humor, said George Santayana. So one trait often associated with the British is a tendency for extreme eccentricity. So this word derives from Latin and simply means away from what we think of as normal or ordinary. In Britain, individuality and eccentricity are seen as traits to be valued. In every field, from politics to physics and fashion to food, true talent is often synonymous with eccentricity. While inventing the telephone, for example, Scotland-born inventor Alexander Graham Bell tried to teach his dog to talk. So the English are particularly good at not caring what other people think. England is the land where the sense of humor helps people make light of heavy situations and makes them all share a laugh with the hope of increasing morale when someone is going through a tough period. If you travel to the UK or the United Kingdom, you will be impressed by its picturesque or attractive view due to the beauty of the country, and partly due to the navigable rivers. This is where boats can travel on them across the UK. The UK is also called the British Isles. Yes, Isles. This term is used especially in poetry and names to mean island. The word strait, especially in the names of places, that is a narrow passage of water that connects two seas or large areas of water. And the word channel, this is a passage of water that connects two areas of water. So it is very important to make a distinction between these two terms, strait and channel. Strait is a narrow passage and channel is a passage of water. Yeah. If you travel to the UK, you will find about the most important seaports in the world and in the UK, of course. So what is a seaport? A seaport is a city or town with a harbor that can be used by large ships. You will also find about the birthplace. Birthplace is a place where someone is born, and you will find about the birthplace of one of the worldwide personalities of the UK, a famous poet and dramatist. A dramatist is a person who writes plays for the theater, for television, or radio. So there is much more information about the UK, and before you travel to the UK, let's find out together. The United Kingdom. So, the United Kingdom, or the UK, includes Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So, the official name of the group of countries is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The UK is surrounded by a lot of water. To the northeast is the North Sea, the Atlantic Ocean is to the northwest, and the Strait of Dover and the English Channel are to the south of this group of islands. The Strait of Dover is the narrowest part of the English Channel, and it is 32 kilometers wide. Great Britain consists of England, Scotland and Wales, and it forms the greater part of the British Isles. The British Isles are separated from the rest of Europe by water and are situated to the northwest of Europe. The population of the UK is 64.1 million people. The largest country in the UK is England. Its population is just over 53 million people. There are several rivers in England. The longest is the Severn, but the most important is the Thames, because boats can travel on it. There are 3 parts in England: Northern England, the Midlands, and Southern England. Each part has its own beauty and is very different from the other parts. Northern England, for instance, is famous for its many lakes. London is the capital of England, Great Britain, and the UK. It is one of the most important seaports in the world. It has many wonderful places to visit and see, and many tourists visit them each year. Other important cities in England are Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield, and Bristol. Oxford and Cambridge are small cities, but they are famous for their universities. Stratford-upon-Avon is also small, but it is famous as the birthplace of William Shakespeare, a famous English poet and dramatist. Okay, now we should answer to the question and explain the difference between Great Britain and the UK. Now I have some questions for you. So what is the UK surrounded by? And here is the answer. The UK is surrounded by a lot of water. To the northeast is the North Sea, the Atlantic Ocean is to the northwest, and the Strait of Dover and the English Channel are to the south of this group of islands. Next question. How big is the population of the UK? The population is 64.1 million people. What is the population of England? Its population is just over 53 million people. What is the longest river in England? Let's check the text. So the longest is the Severn. Yeah, but the most important is the Thames. Remember this. What is the most important river in England? I have already mentioned. It's Thames because boats can travel on it. And what is Stratford-upon-Avon famous for? So, Stratford-upon-Avon is a small city, and it is famous as the birthplace of William Shakespeare, a famous English poet and dramatist. And the last thing that I want to ask you is, what is the difference between Great Britain and the UK? Let's see. So the United Kingdom includes Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So Great Britain consists of England, Scotland and Wales, and the UK consists of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Okay, so next lesson we will learn other new information about the United Kingdom. And for now, I want to sum up what we have managed to do. We have managed to read tongue twisters with the sound F of the letters F and PH. We have learned new conversational formulas, 4 conversational formulas when asking and suggesting places to visit. We have discussed about the UK. We have learned new words related to the UK, and we have read a text for comprehension, and we have answered questions on this text. So I hope this lesson will be very helpful to you. So see you next time with new information. Goodbye.